Hey guys, so recently I updated the Pixeldex to version 2.1, and in this video, it's going to be the installation video, how to use the installation wizard that I've created, and how to actually use the Pixeldex. If you're updating from an old version of the Pixeldex, go watch the update video. So let's get started on the installation here. Let me delete this shortcut so you can actually see how it works. I'm going to go on and open this wizard up, and welcome to the Pixeldex 2.1 wizard. It describes what Pixeldex is, created by Genesis Gaming, that's me, or Jimmy. Agree to my terms and conditions. It's just saying that you will not distribute an altered version of the Pixeldex without my permission. I don't want something broken or harmful, or I don't want the Pixeldex to get a bad name, so just agree to that. This is your default location it'll bring up in your .minecraft folder. It'll make a Pixeldex folder inside of .minecraft. You can browse and change your location if you want to. I recommend leaving it there. And just click Start. And this is really cool. It does a whole installation for you. There's no room for error. And then notice it makes yourself a desktop icon down here, and you can actually launch it straight from this wizard. And here's a Pixeldex. Um, so yeah, this is version 2.1. And let me explain the view real quick. So you have a list of all the Pixelmon that are currently in the mod. Right now there's 215. All right, you have then here you have a control panel and you have your toolbox, and those are the three main things on here. Actually, before I go any further, I want to give credit where it's due. And the name Pixeldex actually goes to Craft Battle Duty Little Lizard Gaming. So watch one of the YouTube videos, heard him say it. It was perfect for this program. So if you don't know who they are, go check them out on YouTube. They're great. They make awesome videos. Second, the information, the pictures, the moves list, all that goes to Pixelmon Wiki and Pixelmon Mod Wiki. Okay? They work really hard on these websites. It's clear that they've put a lot of effort into them, and it's a great source of information. So kudos to them. And last but not least, show your support and appreciation to Mr. M and the rest of the Pixelmon development team, the modelers, the programmers, all of them. They do all this in their free time. They don't get paid for it. They do it so we can enjoy it. So show them that you appreciate that. They've worked so hard on this, and what they've been able to do is incredible. So let's get started here. You can double click on any Pixelmon, and it'll bring up a picture and information. And I'm calling this basic information. This is non-spoiler information, and this works for any Pixelmon there. Okay, so let's look at Bulbasaur here. And if you want to see this spoiler or this advanced information, just click on Advanced View, and it'll display all that. You can toggle this on and off. Okay, now notice things that don't exist or the information I couldn't obtain have two dash marks there. So that's what that means. Same thing there. Charmander doesn't have a second type, so double dash marks. Um, keep in mind that this is as up to date as the wiki sites are. I can't currently get into the database to look at the Pixelmon information, so it's all coming from the mod wiki. So just keep that in mind. All right, and notice that this move list button down here appears. Whenever Pixelmon has a move list, the button will appear, and you can actually click on that, and it'll bring up an entire moves list for that Pixelmon. Okay. Certain Pixelmon don't have them, like Golem, for example. And whenever you click on Golem, notice the moves list is there now. You click on Golem, it goes away. Now, this makes it to where there's no guessing and checking, clicking on it and hoping that it comes up. So, yeah. So that's basically that view there. Let's turn off the advanced view here. And now down here you have your control panel. And you have your three different types of searches, and your advanced view, your moves list, and then I'll explain these later. So this is a name search, Charizard, or a keyword search. So we can click reset, type in char, it'll bring up everything with char in the name. Now you can either click enter or you can click search to do the same thing, and reset will actually reset all three of these searches, reset your view. So that's the name slash keyword search. Here's a biome search. Now this is very instant. Right? It gives you a whole list of biomes where Pixelmon spawn in Minecraft 1.6.4. You click on any biome, it instantly narrows it down for you. In the old Pixeldex, you had to go through three menu systems to do this, and it was just really, it was a bad way to do it. And then I've even included a doesn't spawn biome. These are all the Pixelmon that don't naturally spawn in the mod. I think that's pretty cool. And then a fossil biome, and these are all the fossil Pixelmon. So let's reset that. Notice it reset. And then you have your types, and they work the same way. Okay. So notice I have fighting here, and whether the type is a first type or a second type, they'll both show up, and you can narrow down things like that. Now notice I have dragon selected as a type. Then if I go to biome, select forest, it will display forest biome Pixelmon, not dragon type Pokemon. So they take precedence over each other, so keep that in mind. Let's reset this. So now, you probably notice this reload config. Well, that's a button. And in your toolbox up here, you have an edit config. Um, when I was designing this, I was really torn between having the buttons look like this with a box around them or the words without the boxes. So I give that option to you. You can have show button frames if you set that to button frames. If you set that to true and click finish and click reload, you get buttons. You actually get frames. Now if we actually show a moves, the moves list also has a frame around it as well. You can do that, or you can go back into the edit config, set it to false, finish, and reload, and then the frames go away. So you can actually customize how your Pixeldex looks. So we'll set it to true. And notice I have this path to Minecraft.exe, okay? And this play Pixelmon button. If you actually click this button and you have this path filled out here, it will actually launch Minecraft for you. So you can instantly load the Pixeldex, launch Minecraft, you have both up just the way it's meant to be used. Now you can either browse right here, open a window, and browse. What I recommend doing is going to your Minecraft, all right, clicking on it, right click, and go to properties. All right, and then you have this location. Copy this location right there. Copy that, paste it into this path, add a backslash, and add minecraft.exe. All right, it's that simple. That's your whole path to your Minecraft. Click finish and click reload config. Always make sure you click reload config or else it won't work. And now just to prove that it does work, click play Pixelmon. And it should, there you go, launches Minecraft for you. All right, and there we go. So you can actually, what I recommend doing is loading Pixeldex, and then, so you already have this pulled up for Pixelmon, just click play Pixelmon, you have both windows open just the way it's meant to be used, and you can swap in between, really fast. This play Pixelmon button also exists in your toolbox. You can click on play Pixelmon, it'll do the same thing. So that's everything down here. Well, with the config file, I just want to make one more I want to make a note here. I only have two things in here right now. Only one having to do with the appearance. If y'all want more options to customize your appearance, you want more configuration options, let me know in the comments. I can definitely add more things. I don't see a use for anything else right now. But if you want something else, you want something changed, want something added, let me know, and I'm all ears for suggestions. So now let's get into the toolbox up here. Okay, this toolbox is where all your tools are. So you have your edit config, you have your effectiveness chart. The Pixeldex comes with a built-in effectiveness chart. Very simple to read. Fire is twice effective against grass there. So it's just a handy thing to have. All right, goodbye. All right, and then you have your, we'll get to my Pokemon in a minute. You have your natures right here. And Pixelmon can actually spawn with different natures. And the natures affect how the Pixelmon is. So this explains all the different natures and what it means in terms of the Pixelmon. So that's just a little handy thing. Most people don't really know about that, so that's a good thing to check out. You have your Pixelmon items. Click on that, and I'll bring up this. Now, these aren't all the items in Pixelmon, but it's most of them. It has a picture and a brief description. So I chose items that I think most people don't know what they do, and I put them in here. So that's a good thing to check out, reference that if you have any questions on what the item might do. You'll probably find it in there. And then you have your Play Pixelmon, which of course will load, uh, it'll launch Minecraft like I just showed you. And then video tutorials and updates. This actually is a link straight to my YouTube playlist where I have these videos. So you can go straight there, watch them if you get stuck on anything. Also, if you get stuck on anything, each window comes with a help button. These helps are very detailed, and you can definitely take a look at this. I think it'll help you. It'll tell you everything I'm telling you right now. So, all right, that's the toolbox. That's everything in there. Now I have the follow/join me. Let me get rid of this credit. Okay. This takes you to all my social sites, link to every one of my pages, and my server as well. Um, so if these videos help you, if you enjoy the Pixeldex, anything like that, head on over, subscribe, like. It really does help out, guys. So that's that there. Now let's go in the toolbox and go to My Pixelmon. Now this is really cool. This is one of the coolest features about this. So here, uh, on this, you will actually, Pixeldex comes with a built-in profile called All Pokes. And what this does, all right, you click on that and it loads every Pixelmon in the mod. Uh, this is a great example about how this window actually works. So it'll tell you how many Pixelmon you own and the progress out of the total number of Pixelmon you are to catching every single Pixelmon. It does not count duplicates, so keep that in mind. And basically, what this does is it allows you to create a profile. And these profiles contain every single Pixelmon that you own, whether it's in your party or that you own in a PC, it's everyone that you own. And then you can take, out of those Pixelmon, you can select up to 6 and make a party, and that party will be analyzed. So let me show you what I mean here. You click on select any Pixelmon, it'll load their name, a picture, and then 2 buttons. And yes, the button frames also carry out in this, so in your config file, if you had it set to false, it would just be words. So now it'll show you, you can say add to party or remove Pixelmon. Remove Pixelmon will actually remove it entirely from the profile, and I'll explain how that's useful in a few minutes. So let's go to add to party. Notice when I add to party, it's instantly analyzed. My party, keep in mind this, your party is analyzed as a whole, okay? It's not each individual Pokemon, it's as a whole. So as of right now, my party is, it's weak against fire. This is what it's weak against, this is what it's strong against. So let's add some more things in here, give you an idea. You can click them and click add to party, or you can double click them. I'll double click. And now, there we go. So this is a good example here. Notice my party as a whole is more weak against ground than it is rock. The higher the number it is beside it, the greater of a weakness or the greater of a strength it is. So uh, it's also more effective against grass than it is steel. So this can be really useful, especially if you're playing on servers. Load your party in here and see what you're weak against, what you're strong against. So if you're about to head into a ground type gym with this party, you better switch some things up. If you're heading into a grass type gym with this party, you're doing pretty well. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you can use this for all kinds of different situations. Even if you're going to battle someone, load this all pokes profile, load the Pokemon that they're going to use in their party, and look at the weaknesses and exploit that. So whenever you have any Pokemon inside this party window here, you'll get 3 buttons: remove, reset, and save. So you can actually click a Pokemon and remove it manually. You can reset the entire view, which will, of course, reset this view, reset this, and then your buttons go away because this is empty. So let's add some back in. And then you can save. And this save button, I've allowed you to have up to 5 different favorites saved, and these are different parties. So, if you want to have a party analyzed more than once, this is a party you're running with constantly, save it in your favorites, and it's a quick load thing. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's save this party as favorite 1. Okay, and we'll go up here, we'll save Bulbasaur as favorite 2. All right, now let's reset this view. So let me just prove to you. All right, these favorites actually last throughout. So if you close this window, you come back into it, these favorites will still be loaded. I'll show that now. Get out of there, go back to My Pixelmon, load your profile, and there's your favorites. You can instantly load this. It's reassessed. It's that quick. So it's just a quick menu system, basically. And you can reset that selected favorite and reset that one. And now those favorites are gone. So it's that simple. You can have up to 5 of those. Okay, and let's go and reset this view. Now, so everyone will start with this all pokes profile. It's a default profile. You cannot delete it. You cannot delete this profile. So you're probably going to want to make a new profile. And this will be, so let's say you're a YouTuber, all right, and you have a server series profile. Now you will add, in this window here, you will add every single Pixelmon that you own, whether it's in your party or your PC, every one that you own. You can double click them, or you can select and click add. Just go through here, do whatever you want. You can do a name search. All right, I'll double click that and add it. Click reset to go back to your view. So whenever you finish, just click finish there, and then load profile, and there's your profile. And here's your Pixelmon. Notice I have 4 Pixelmon, and I'm 1% out of catching the total number of Pixelmon available. And this works the same way. You can add your party. All right. So this is how you would analyze the Pixelmon that you actually own. All right. Uh, let's say that Bulbasaur evolves into a Ivysaur. All right. Or you trade it, or you sell it, whatever. So let's say it evolves, or I sold it, or I traded it away. So I'd select that one and click remove Pixelmon. Now notice it is gone. All right. So let's say it evolved into Ivysaur. You click add Pixelmon. You can double click or select and click add. Notice if you double click and then click add, it will add it twice. So just keep that in mind. All right. So you can do that and click finish, and now Ivysaur is in here. So this is how you would do it. Let's say you bought a Pokemon on a server. All right. You just add it, click finish, and then there's your new Pixelmon. All right. And again, you can manually remove your Pixelmon, whatever you want to do there. So that's how that feature works, how you would take care of that situation. Now, delete profile. A profile has to be loaded to be deleted, and it cannot be the all pokes profile. Okay. So load a profile, click delete. Are you sure you want to delete the profile server series? Yes, I'm sure. That profile is deleted along with all the favorites, and notice here, it doesn't exist anymore. So that's this entire menu system, and has or this entire window system. It has so much potential. Try and use it to its full potential. I mean, it can really help you make you a more strategic player. Uh, and now there's one last thing here, and that's just my server. Um, I do have my own Pixelmon server. I am very inspired by Craft Battle Duty, Little Lizard Gaming, XRPMX13. So that's the kind of quality we have and we are looking for in our server. Right now, we are in the building stages, so we are looking for more builders to help us. If you think if you can contribute, you'd like to be a part of this, definitely head on over here to my server page under contact here and just apply. I'll get back to everyone that applies. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Uh, you know, yeah, I'd really appreciate it, and that'd be great if some people, more people, were to apply and help us out here. But thanks for checking this out. I worked so hard on this, and I'm not going to stop here. I want to keep updating it, keep getting it better. If you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, ideas, especially ideas, comment down below. I'll get back to you, and I'll probably try and put your ideas into this Pixeldex here. Um, so my future plans with this is making this actually part of Minecraft. It could be a side mod to where you actually use a Pokédex, and maybe it'd bring up a menu system like this. If you like that idea, let me know below. It'll inspire me to work on it more and actually try and get it to that point. Um, so yeah, if you have any problems, I have error messages that appear all throughout here that will show you, or it'll tell you what you did wrong, and hopefully you can understand that and fix it. But if not, comment down below, tell me the error, I'll know where to look, and I can help you out there. So yeah, again, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. I really appreciate it, the support, and the support I've had on this in the past couple of days has been incredible, and I really appreciate it. So continue to help me out here. I'll continue to help you all out, make the best product I can. And once again, the credit, Craft Battle Duty, Little Lizard Gaming, they're awesome, awesome YouTubers. They're great. Go check them out, XRPMX13 and that as well. They've all inspired me to do this, make my own server, to make my own YouTube channel. So they're great guys. Pixelmon Wiki, Pixelmon Mod Wiki, they've worked hard on their websites, great source of information. And Mr. M and the Pixelmon development team, they've done such an incredible job with this. It's really revived Minecraft for me. So credit to them. And thanks, guys. I'll see y'all later.